Joined by Craig Chick after a Loyola versus UMBC matchup. Coach, you dropped this one 12-8. Just start with some general thoughts about the game as a whole.
Yeah, well, first off, I mean, a fantastic lacrosse game. Obviously not happy with the way it finished, but for a Friday night, crosstown rival game, I mean, it was a great atmosphere. So, it was everything you could want for it in a college lacrosse game, which was really cool to be a part of. We just didn't start off well. We fought back, and very proud of the guys for that. Not flinching when the score got a little bit stretched there. But we gotta figure out ways to start games better. Can't start games down 5-0. That's not gonna usually bode well for you at the end of it.
And Coach, to that point, you outscore them 8-7 over the final three quarters. You really got a hot stretch there late to pull back within two at one point and really give it a run. What can you say about the effort from the guys to be able to fall down 5-0, take that for what it is, and then turn around and play as well as they did?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of really good individual performances during that run. I think it starts at the face-off X with Alex Steers. And then obviously a lot of the wing help, from Gavin Patelka taking a big load there. Jack Fish, Aiden Davis really helped out with some big plays. And I thought there was a little bit of switch personnel with kind of Ryan D'Amato going down and Xander Maxwell coming out of the box. I thought both of them handled it very, very well, and it gave it just a new spark to both sides, from the attack and the midfield, which was great. I think they were both super productive in those new roles. I thought Luke Schilling, who runs the offense, did a great job with that group in the stretch of making sure that the little tweaks that we needed kind of capitalized and produced the execution of goals when we needed the most.
Spread out scoring effort. When you look at a guy like Jack Fish, who scored in his first game last week, gets 2 here today, as he gets more kind of built into the offense, what do you expect to see from him moving forward?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone truly knows his full potential yet. He is one of the kind of just rare gems of lacrosse where the kid can quite literally play every position. So I think sky's the limit. I think it's almost like we have to, as coaches, figure out how to truly unlock him because it's always been there. Everything that he's showing on game day, he shows that every day in practice. So it's just trying to see, how high can he really go, which is a super exciting thing this early in the season for a freshman.
And we'll finish on the defensive side of the ball. Just 4 goals allowed in the second half to really make this, like you said, a tight game as you continue to play better and better throughout the game. What did you like from that unit as the game went on?
Yeah, starts with Connor McMahon, always. Again, I can't speak highly enough about him. Truly, I think one of the greatest goalies in the world. And then I just think we kind of settled in and we fell back on all the things that we talked about, all the fundamental things of how we play the ball and how we slide and how we recover. And the boys just kind of really bought into simple things. And again, when you have a great goalie in net, if you just keep it simple in front of him, he's going to make saves, you're going to make stops, you're going to get the ball back to the offense. And we just didn't do enough of that in the first quarter. But like you said, when we needed the stops, we made the stops. It was just, unfortunately, a little too late.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.